There we go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
We're back to talk about the new moon in Aquarius.
It's an eclipse, and it's also the new year in Chinese astrology for the fire horse, which I'm sure everybody's been hearing about.
It's a really exciting moon to talk about. It brings in fresh new energy for all of us. It allows us to release a lot of old energy as well. It's almost like hitting the match on the matchbox. That's what I'm seeing it as.
Yeah.
And then, charging forward with that fire.
Mm-hmm. Eclipses are very much about rerouting, creating new paths, dropping old patterns. And then with this fire energy that the fire horse is giving us and all this fire energy that's happening in 2026 is just giving us the momentum and the fuel to go forward on these new journeys.
I love that. I love that momentum is coming up and that you said rerouting our direction. These are
Mm-hmm.
these are words that are channeled from the chariot energy, which literally has like horses in it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So we're gonna talk about Sandy's gonna talk about the astrology of this moon in Aquarius coming up on the 17th. And we're also gonna pull some tarot cards throughout the video. And talk about how you can connect more with the moon in our offerings towards the end of the end of the video. So stay tuned for lots of good stuff coming up.
So, with this Aquarius new moon, it's calling us to come out of our comfort zone, to be our own authentic self, and to be able to help in a way that we're helping other people. There's a lot of things happening in the world right now. We're being witness to a lot of things that a lot of us don't like to see. And it's time for us to get our heads out of the sand and make some change. And you probably have been feeling inspired to do that, and this is the opportunity to actually take action, and the energies that are happening right now are inspiring us to do that. And it could be societal, or it could be personal. It could be like there's some things that you can do with this Aquarius new moon, like maybe you want to change your appearance, maybe you want to like do a crazy hairstyle, get a tattoo. But Aquarius is very much about like world events and humanitarian causes. So I feel like a lot of us are being compelled to go after some of these causes that we feel really passionate about. We even had somebody in our moon workshop on the weekend who's been having that call, and her seeing this in her chart has just given her the validation that she's meant to go after this. And so, and that's the cool thing about our natal charts, is it tells us where in our life, based on where it shows up in our chart, where we are being called to action.
Yeah, and we may find that individually we're being called to action in certain areas of our life with this new moon energy, to head in directions that we want to head in. But with it being in Aquarius, if we can keep in the back of our mind, or even in the forefront of our mind, like how can we be of service to our community and humanity? How can we contribute with our goals in the direction that we're heading in? And I'm even thinking with this, how Aquarius is talking about like global events and the global network. Where can we even like change how we're consuming as well, um, make more conscious effort to consume and put our money towards and our attention and focus towards the things we believe in that are good for humanity,
Mm-hmm.
being more consumer conscious, um, basically
Yeah.
lining up with the people and the organizations and the companies that we believe in.
That makes so much sense when we're talking about manifesting and setting intentions, because the more we focus on one thing, the more that's going to show up in our life and in the lives of the people around us. So we want to stay focused on what we do believe in and what we stand behind. It's about finding our truth and like following it.
And like I understand Aquarius, where it's ruled by Uranus, to be a bit of a rebellious sign.
Yeah.
And I think of like how can I respond to world events? Well, I can boycott certain things.
Yeah.
I can choose to invest in other things that are in alignment with my goals. Those are things that we can make slight adjustments with that have big impact, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you want to pull some cards?
Let's pull some cards. Yeah. Well, should we just maybe open up with we could pull cards for like the fire horse
Yeah.
new year, and we could pull cards for the new moon in Aquarius and see how they like line up.
Okay.
So let's focus on the fire horse first. Chinese New Year. What kind of energies are we working with as a collective while watching this video? Okay.
I've seen what you have there.
Yeah. Got the Eight of Pentacles reversed.
Love it.
Yeah.
Nine of Cups.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first, Sandy?
I think you should go first with what you pulled there.
Okay. So the Eight of Pentacles is the work that we do. It's where we put our energy and our focus into our manifestations. It's when where we've actually like built upon what it is that we've started, and we're refining it, we're getting better at it. New models of what we wanted to accomplish are coming out, new versions of our manifestations. It's like a multiple, like it's like you're past the point where you've just started something. You're actually you're refining it, you're trying it again, you're seeing what works and what doesn't work. And with this card being reversed, I'm getting a message here with the fire horse that some projects, some parts to your career, some parts to your manifestation and goals might not have been working out that great, you know, in the past couple months or even this month. And it's kind of saying like focus your efforts and like where your intuition with the high priestess already at the bottom of the deck is telling you to focus your efforts, you know. It's not a give up and stop energy. It's more so like refine your focus, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get into that horse chariot energy that I talked about earlier, where we've reined the horses in and we're heading in a focused direction. Which is pretty cool. I think that a lot of us have been already focusing on that, especially with the Capricorn moon phase that we had. I think it was the new moon in Capricorn last month, where we were setting intentions about our legacy and goals and everything.
Yeah.
I think like the next month, the next new moon is about kind of like just refining those focuses and getting them more in alignment with our values, you know?
Yeah. Capricorn's very much about tradition too. So with this Aquarius new moon, it's about breaking past those traditions and trying new ways of doing things that maybe we've been hesitant to do because of the rules that we've been following our whole entire life. That's that rebellious Uranus ruling Aquarius, right?
Yeah. And we may have like started off our intentions in Capricorn season like the way that we normally would have started out these things because of, you know, we just getting started. This is how we know things to work. But now that maybe you've started some things in the new year, it's like, how can you improve upon that? How can you reinvent things so that it's more relevant, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And that planet that rules Capricorn is Saturn, and Saturn is moving into Aries today, I think. And so Aries is all about like independence and being the leader, the influencer, and not succumbing to peer pressure. So I'm really excited about this Aries Saturn energy because I feel like it's really going to give people more confidence that they've been lacking and help them to really stand on their own and show their unique abilities.
Wow.
And I think when we do that, we're going to be prosperous and reap the rewards of abundance, which I think is what this card is telling us, right?
Yes, I think so too.
It's about
It's,
being content with what we have.
yeah. And like with the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, it's like the work you're doing is leading to wish fulfillment. Just gotta
Mm-hmm.
make a few adjustments along the way,
Yeah.
but that's really cool.
Yeah. There's a
Um,
similarity between the fire horse and Aries, and that can be impulsivity and impatience.
oh,
So we are going to be tested with those two things this year. And sometimes impulsivity is great, and I like admire Aries for being impulsive and just automatically taking action when they see it need to be done, because usually like there's no thought process, right? Like they just do it because they know what needs to be done. But sometimes it can bite them in the ass, so we just need to be, I think we need to be a little bit more careful, but also like take that initiative, right? That's what that horse is trying to get us to do, not to sit back and question and overanalyze things. There's a balance, always a
yeah.
balance.
It's funny. Is it the fire horse that's gonna bite us in the ass? Little nip.
maybe to get us moving if we're being hesitant, right?
Exactly.
Push us
Yeah.
right over the edge.
Hmm.
I was going over these notes last night. One of the things I visualized was standing on a bridge and like the horse or Aries being the one to push us off, and we're like this, trying not to make the jump.
Yeah. Well, that's the fire energy of the horse. But do you want to pull some cards for the Aquarius new moon energy?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll put the card back.
Where are we being called to be different, to be our unique self?
Yeah.
So I just got the Ace of Pentacles.
Wow. Okay. I got the Five of Cups reversed.
Oh,
Yeah. What's your first impression of the Ace of Pentacles, Sandy?
um, success,
Yeah.
to be brave, to take the initiative.
You know, as a reader, the Ace of Pentacles to me is the long-term path. It's the long-term opportunity. It's the ace that's saying, this is an opportunity to set up this is an opportunity to set something up that can be long-lasting. It's sustainable when we are being our unique selves. It's
Mm-hmm.
right. It's more authentic,
Yeah. Look what's on the bottom of my deck.
Oh, what's that? The High Priestess?
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's what you just had.
yeah.
Something's nuggling at my brain, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say it. Because it's been my own personal experience, and I feel like you've been experiencing it too. And we were just talking about it, that we've had so many things going on in our life, and it's really hard to figure out where to put our attention and our focus. And I'm kind of getting the feeling that between these two cards, that's what we're being told to figure out what it is to figure out what we're really feeling called to do.
Okay.
Like, okay, so some of the stuff that was coming up last night when I was studying was that to be led by joy, go towards what brings us joy.
Yeah.
And then that's where we're going to find the reward. A lot
Wow.
of times we do things because we feel like we feel obligated to help other people. They're our friend. We want to help them. But at the same time, we are depleting ourselves or taking our attention away from the things that are important to us. And I think we need to trust our intuition now more than ever and to follow our heart.
Wow.
What brings us joy.
So let's be rebellious like Aquarius. Let's follow that joy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. I got the Five of Cups reversed. Typically, this is like the cups have been spilled over. There's been disappointment. And with this new moon in Aquarius, um, there could be some things going on in any of our lives personally that have been disappointing. But the traditional lesson in this card is to look at the cups that are still upright, see what hasn't spilled over, and redirect our focus on the positive. You know, there could be. This is a card that's acknowledging that there could be loss. There could be things that have not worked out, that have been disappointing, or even sad, or even brought up grief. You know, and um, it's I'm really getting with the new moon in Aquarius, like this is in order to honor that disappointment, in order to honor that grief, it kind of plays into what you said, like focus on what brings you joy, focus on what brings that can be long lasting, your unique calling even, because we're still here. There's still circumstances that can play out in a positive way. Whatever hasn't worked out has is it's kind of part of the it's kind of part of how we move forward in some way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this card could go deeper. We could probably pull more cards for it and get more clarity on it, but I think just to keep it simple, it's kind of just like there's been loss, there's been things that haven't worked out, and in this new moon in Aquarius, it's like focus on the positive, focus on what brings you joy, like your card said.
That's what the eclipse is all about, too. It's about one door closing, right? Which is the turned over cups. And it's
Yeah,
about another door or window opening.
yeah,
And so because we've lost something doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. It just means that there's something bigger and better coming on the other end.
yeah. And I've even heard of eclipses as being like the garbage collectors, like the garbage chute. Like a lot of the, not that saying what we've lost has been garbage, but like the negative energy in our life that has been dragging with us from the last 6 months gets clipped off and shot off into outer space with the eclipses. You know?
And Aquarius is very much about that because Aquarius wants us to learn to detach from things that we've been holding on to that are bringing us down. Aquarius has the ability to let go of things, I think, easier than other people when they realize it's not serving them anymore.
Yeah.
And so with this Aquarius energy, it wants us to do that.
Okay.
Attachment is a big thing.
Yeah, detachment.
And
There
that's
was a
hard for people who are empaths and have water, like abundant water in their charts, because we get attached to everything. That's
I
what
know.
water does. Whatever it touches, whatever comes into it, it just ruminates and sits there and ferments. And because Aquarius is air, it just blows through, right? Like it might acknowledge it, and then it just lets it go. It doesn't have that attachment. So it can be a valuable lesson for us empaths.
Yeah, so I think you're right. Like keywords from this Five of Cups reversed is detaching from
Emotions.
emotions that, are already kind of past tense.
Mm-hmm.
You
Things that we're holding on to that we don't need anymore.
Yeah, it's already happened, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Five of Cups is a past energy, just especially when it's reversed, it's even more of a past energy. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Um, okay, so should we maybe pull some oracle cards? Do you have an oracle deck
I
with you?
wanted to, yes, but we haven't done that, or I haven't done that on these videos. So there's this really cool deck that I love, and it's calling me.
I have unpacked and moving actually, everybody, this month, and all my oracle decks are packed, but I have one deck that my friend Jody just gifted me, and it's called Ask an Angel.
I have that deck.
This one?
Yeah,
Oh, it's lovely.
yeah.
So, yeah.
So the deck that I have, and I don't know the name of it, is this one. I don't know if it looks familiar to you or other people. It didn't
Slightly
come.
familiar.
What's up?
It does look familiar, yeah. I don't think I've owned it, but
The images are so beautiful and so much in one image. And I bought it from somebody off of, oh no, it was, somebody was giving away a bunch of deck of cards, and this one really called to me, but
wow.
no box.
Yeah. Oh, we got one jumping out.
Oh,
Oh, it's perfect.
this one's perfect too. Okay, I have a bunch of them that fell out though, but I'm going to take the top two.
Okay.
The first one is this sweet one.
The sweet one?
I'm calling it sweet because of the baby.
Oh, yeah.
Renewal of peace, which is perfect for the eclipse.
Mm.
It has a squirrel and a frog, the little baby angel with the wings.
Cute.
And then the second one was be true to your heart, which is what we've been saying.
Yeah. Yep. Be true to your heart, a renewal of peace.
There's 3 ships in the bottom. So it's like your ship's coming in.
Yeah. Wow. I love that. I got passion.
Oh, yay. Follow
Yeah.
your joy, follow your passion.
Follow your passion. I'm just going to quickly see if I can find it in the book here. Maybe read a few keywords from it. I'm not as much of an oracle card connoisseur, so I do like to refer to the books with oracle cards. I'm just going to go to a random spot. This is the time for you to allow a higher sense of passion and purpose to fill your heart, with the light of that flame to illuminate the path ahead, leading you to new adventures in your life.
Love it.
Yeah. This is the time, divine timing. We always are like, when's the divine timing? Like,
now.
right? Timing is now. Actually heard, yeah. I heard a YouTuber saying that, like, well, who was it? One of my favorite YouTubers, Suit of Cups Tarot. She was saying that she was watching a lot of astrology videos this year, and that the astrology was just not set up for divine timing in 2025. It was the snake year. It was the ending year. It was the shedding. It was like, even if you were putting in all this work for multiple years, the timing may not have been quite right for a lot of us. So, but the timing is like, with the fact that, what you've said about Saturn, and I think it was Neptune or something going into Aries.
Yeah.
That's a fresh start. The Fire Horse New Year is a fresh start. A new moon, solar eclipse is a fresh start.
Yeah. It all depends on if you choose to take action or not,
It
right?
does. Yeah.
Because you
Yeah,
might get an opportunity.
that's an important thing we teach in our Moon Mapping 2026 workshop, is that when you're working with the new moon energy, it requires an action plan.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be anything intense. It doesn't have to be hard work. The universe just needs to know that you're willing to put in a little bit of effort.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you wanted to bring up today, Sandy, or should we?
I think we're good.
We'll wrap things up.
Yeah.
Well, I invite all of you to join our Moon Mapping Academy on school.com. The link is in the description box of this video and probably in the comments. We'll pin it in the comments as well. Basically, the school platform is our online community. You can join for free. You can follow our posts about the moon phase changes every couple of days. There's a tarot and an astrology library to learn about how it works, and we're always adding to those. And we also have a moon circle that you can sign up for.
We have one on Tuesday.
Oh, we have one on Tuesday, yeah, for the new moon in Aquarius.
Right.
And you can check out the timing of the moon circles in the events tab on the school
I think
platform.
it's actually labeled calendar.
Oh, calendar, yes. Yeah. And we will be having an upcoming virtual Moon Mapping 2026 workshop. I think we haven't posted it in the portal yet, but...
Oh, it's in there, 15th.
It is in there, yeah, the 15th.
7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So yeah. That's a Sunday.
That's a Sunday on the March 15th, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. We hope that some of you who haven't taken the workshop yet will join us online for that. You don't have to know anything about astrology and tarot for this to work for you. Like, it's very beginner friendly. And you know, we also Sandy does personal astrology readings. If it's your birthday soon, you can get a solar return reading. You know, what else do you like to offer for readings, Sandy?
I like to just do an hour session, and we just kind of intuitively look at your chart and other charts and see what comes up.
Yeah, so Sandy's website will be linked in the description box of this video. I personally recommend her for anything astrology related. And if you wanted to book a personal reading with me, I've updated my Set More booking link. I actually have one-on-one Zoom call appointments available on weekends now, moving forward. If you wanted to connect with me directly, or a personalized YouTube video where I just make a video for you based off your questions and send it to you. So those are a couple of offerings there. Is there anything else you wanted to plug?
We do have a birthday special, Jordy and I. You can get a tarot reading from Jordy and an astrology reading from me for $100, which is a really great deal. That's for people in the Moon Mapping Academy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a 1 hour session. Half an hour is astrology, half an hour is tarot, and you're getting 2 readers for the price of 1.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you all so much for being here. We hope you join us in the Moon Mapping Academy, and stay tuned for the next upcoming moon update on YouTube. It will be for the full moon in Virgo. Yeah.
Happy new mooning, everybody.
See you.